Well, it's time for me to start the next project, a new stereo system. This also gives me the opportunity to share something with you. I work offshore with ROVs, remotely operated vehicles, underwater robots basically. So we have the diver's pictures, outdoor camera of the launch system, nav screen showing the ship, position of the ROV and the divers and the platform, sonar, TMS camera, and then here if I turn my lights down, diver, here's the controls like a PlayStation. 7.
And CPU reading is -1 to 8 millivolts, again well within acceptable parameters. G01 and elevation at -95 meters.
I discovered this only about a year ago, but they're widely available, they're very cheap, and they're super useful. So you'll see what I'm talking about in a moment. These are solder sleeves and they're really handy, really quick to use and very useful. Basically it's a section of heat shrink tubing with an adhesive here and here, and then in the middle you've got some low temperature solder, and using these you can connect wires together really quickly and very reliably. Let me show you how these solder sleeves work then. You get the two wires that you want to connect together. I also recommend that you don't twist the wire on the end here because these work better without twisting. Then you get your solder sleeve, slide it over the top so the copper is underneath the solder. Then you get the other wire, insert it from the other end, push the two wires together so the copper strands engage with each other there, and then at this stage if you have a heat gun you get a heat gun. If you don't, then you can use a lighter and you just apply heat. So as you'd expect, the heat shrink shrinks and the adhesive melts and sticks to the insulation. That creates a watertight and airtight seal. And also the low temperature solder there melts as well, and that solders the wires together. I'll just leave this a minute to cool down and then we can give it a good pull test. Okay, that's cooled down for a minute now. I really cannot pull that apart. I'll try and zoom in and show you the soldered area. There you go. I couldn't believe how easy these were to use. It saves a lot of time offshore when you're connecting lots of different wires together. They do a really good job, really quickly, and they cost very little as well. Another advantage is the small diameter of the finished connection. You can have lots of different wires going through a small space, so they're really good. I'll put a link in the video description to an example kit of where you can buy these, and I really recommend you get some for your boat. They're amazing. We have music, Emma! Yippee!